Hi everyone, hope you're well. This is an energy read for the new moon eclipse in October 2022. I've got a card for us for now and I'll fill you in on the eclipses as well. So let's start with the eclipses. Today, the 25th of October at 10:18 a.m, we've got the new moon partial solar eclipse at 2 degrees of Scorpio. So if you know your time of birth, you can put the date and time into lots of different websites, and that will show you the part of your astrology chart, your own astrology chart, where the eclipse is occurring and the area of life that it's impacting. So if you're interested in knowing how to do that, do let me know and I can make a video on it. So partial solar eclipse is when the moon darkens the sun. New moon and eclipses around them are always about newness, new energy, new starts. It's in Scorpio, so Scorpio is an intense sign. Scorpios have a really piercing, intense gaze that sees through things. Excuse me, blowing my nose. Scorpio is a detective. They're very thorough and strong and powerful. They're a fixed sign, so they're very determined. Scorpios dig deep and uncover secrets and hidden things. And they're also very intuitive, but they act on those intuitions and find out more about them. And they're also very insightful. So this new moon eclipse has all of that energy, and it's also conjunct Jupiter, which means Jupiter is on the eclipse, which is really nice. That's all about positivity, opportunity, hope, sometimes about thinking bigger than you can actually achieve, but having that vision, that thing to aim for, like the archer with its arrow. Okay, so eclipses, they're always, they come in pairs usually every 6 months, and they shift the energy. They're all about longer term changes, so changes with a longer term impact, months rather than weeks, like with a normal new moon. So I think of it like driving along a road and turning off onto another equally main road and following that rather than just a little side street. Okay, so I don't normally talk about eclipses or get the energy of them until we're right into them, which is why I'm not going to talk much about the total lunar eclipse on the 7th, 8th of November, which is the pair to this one, until we're into that energy, because that's a total eclipse in Pisces. So that's really big, but I feel like I am tuned into the energy of this one now. So I did pull a card on it, and it was the Ace of Cups, which I think is the theme of this eclipse today, and also stretching into the whole eclipse season. It's relevant to that. So Cups, this is a really positive card, by the way. Cups rule the water signs, and this eclipse pair is on the Scorpio Pisces axis, which are both water signs. Cups are about emotions, emotional health, emotional well-being, feelings, insight, and intuition. Aces are always a new start as well. So this card is very linked in with this eclipse. Aces are always like number one in a series of 10 cards for each of the four suits. So it's positive and hopeful, represents new start, new beginning, really fresh energy of this new moon. So Ace of Cups, traditional meaning is emotional fulfillment. Your cup runs over with emotional fulfillment. It represents abundance. So we've got the hand of God here reaching out with this cup. It's got the dove of peace on top. And there are 5 streams of water representing the individual subconscious running out and joining with the collective subconscious of the water below. So the messages I'm getting here are that you deserve whatever good thing that gives you emotional satisfaction is coming to you. It's a message that whatever situation or difficulties you're in, things will take a turn for the better. It's a reminder to have gratitude for this abundance. And what I wrote down was, just to encapsulate the message of this card for now, is you are being or will be reminded of your worth and importance. You are being or will be reminded of your worth and importance. So you may have forgotten that you are worthy and important and deserving of well-being and joy and happiness and love. Excuse me. And events and situations around this time should remind you of that on a deeper level. I've put the candles here as well and this quote. So the quote's from Charles Dickens. I'll read it to you. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. It was the age of wisdom. It was the age of foolishness. It was the epoch of belief. It was the epoch of incredulity. It was the season of light. It was the season of darkness. It was the spring of hope. It was the winter of despair. And I think we've got that all going on at the moment, but light wins out. I'm reminded of light at the moment because around where I live, a lot of people celebrate Diwali. I don't myself, but a lot of people do. So it's the Festival of Lights. So there are firecrackers and candles all over the place. And even though it's not my festival, I will take that on board. You know, the idea of light versus dark, good versus evil, reminder of your light, reminder to let it shine, and also a reminder that you attract what you put out. All that idea of, manifestation, power of positive thinking, the power of affirmations, that's all very relevant. So that's a reminder of that as well. Now, why have I put a little book cover that says hide and seek? That links in with the idea of Scorpio the detective. I'm listening to a song at the moment by Imogen Heaps called Hide and Seek. And the lyrics I don't see as relevant to the energies at the moment, but this idea is. So some new information you find out or hear that's really useful will shift your perspective. And it's saying now is the time for you to be uncovering or finding or getting that information. Now you're ready for it. And now you can do something useful with it rather than just waiting like we were during all those retrogrades. So be aware of that as well. Allow yourself to enjoy all these good things that the Ace of Cups will bring and know that you're worthy of it. Okay, everyone, that is my message for the new moon eclipse. I hope it brings you some really nice things that you deserve, and I'll talk again soon, definitely around the 7th or 8th of November, total eclipse. That should be an interesting one. Okay, everyone, take care and thank you for listening. Bye-bye.